Hey everybody, it is Mike. Today I'm going to do a top 10 slasher list. This list was started by Gore. He's got a really great channel, so I suggest checking his channel out. He does a lot of fun top 10 lists. He has another one that I want to try next. It's the top 10 slasher guilty pleasures. Some of his guilty pleasures are actually in my top 10. So also, this is just my list for this week. It could change, in a heartbeat. So, and I do want to put one thing out there. Once again, I think we have ghosts because I cannot find any of my Nightmare on Elm Street 1 or 2. I have 4, 5, and 6, and I think that's as far as I go. 4 and 5, sorry, 4 and 5. But I can't find 1, 2, and 3. I have no idea. I mean, they should be right back there on that slasher bookcase, but nope, it's not there. So number 2 probably would have made this list, and I'll just go ahead and throw that in there. Nightmare on Elm Street number 2 is probably one of my top 10, but since I can't find it to show it, I just went ahead and, I don't know. I have quite a few on here that I don't know about. So a new entry to my list is number 10. I just received this movie. This movie is awesome. Slaughter High. I don't know if you've ever seen this or not, but it is a fun movie. You've got this creepy guy running around killing people. See that little clown guy there? Yeah, it's a really good movie. I highly recommend it, but it does come in. I've only watched it twice, so it's gained popularity in my top 10, bumped a couple things out already. So yeah, number 10 for me would be Slaughter High. Number 9 for me would be either one of these. I Know What You Did Last Summer it's good, but I Still Know What You Did Last Summer a little bit better, just because there's more gore, more kills in part 1 or part 2 than part 1. But part 1's good. I love the cast in both movies, but I'm going to give my number 9 to I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Freddie Prinze, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Brandy, and a whole host of awesome horror alumni, and even Jack Black, who plays a pothead, which I don't know if that's that big of a play. All right. Number 8 on my list gets a lot of hate, and I don't care because I love it. It's the remake of House of Wax. This is 3. It's got 2 really good movies. I have never even unwrapped this yet. That's terrible. But I do own all 3 of these on DVD. This was an upgrade. But the remake of House of Wax is just a fun movie. It's pretty intense. You may not like Paris Hilton. I don't particularly care for Paris Hilton. I don't hate her. She's better than the Kardashians, but she gets killed, so that's a plus, right? And she gets killed. It's one of the more gruesome kills in the movie. But I really enjoy House of Wax, so that is my number 8. Once again, my list, so don't hate, appreciate. Number 7 for me would be the original Wrong Turn. I love this movie. I remember seeing this at the theater and being freaked out for days afterwards because it's just terrifying to think that this could actually happen. You never know. Inbreds and re-inbreds and complete inbreds. Picking people off out in the mountains. Yeah, pretty creepy. And I love the 2 leads in this. Is it Harrington? Something? I don't know. And then that cute little, what is her name? Well, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, Desmond Harrington and Eliza Dushku, Dushku, I think is how you say that. Really good movie. It was intense and freaky and just a little bit too close to home sometimes. It's scary. I always worry about being out in the boonies. And I'm out in the boonies a lot here, so every time I see something weird, I go, ooh, wrong turn. All right, another one of my all-time classics. This will always be in my top 10. That is Happy Birthday to Me. Right now it sits at number 6. Melissa Sue Anderson has a birthday. She has a little bit of a mental problem, and you think she's killing her friends. But yeah, it's a pretty fun little 80s slasher. Doesn't get a whole lot of love and recognition. But yeah, I love this movie. I'm very glad to have it on Blu-ray. I have it on VHS. I have it on DVD. So, all right. So number 5 for me. This just holds a special place in my heart. It's Prom Night. I know it's not the most sophisticated slasher, and it has its issues, but I love Jamie Lee and Leslie Nielsen, and I just really liked this movie. It brought back, every time I watch it, it brings me back to being a little kid and watching this with friends at we were having like a sleepover kind of thing, and my friend's sister rented this movie, and yeah, just kind of takes me back. But it was fun. I mean, it was creepy as heck with that guy calling them one by one and saying Kelly. Yeah, creepy as hell. But I do love this. This is my number 5. Number 4 for me is just a movie that I never hear very much about. A couple of my friends recently here on YouTube have talked about it. That is Valentine. This movie is fun. It's gory. There are a lot of good kills. The cast is really great. I really like Marley Shelton, who plays the lead girl. Denise Richards is really good in this. She plays, like a snooty bitch, but gosh, she's so pretty in this one. And David Boreanaz is in this. There's just a lot of really good actors and actresses in this movie. Yeah, it's one that I really enjoy, and it is currently sitting at number 4 in my slashers. Number 3 for me could be either one of the My Bloody Valentines. I really like the remake. I don't have to have it in 3D. I do normally watch the 2D version because I don't have a 3D TV, and I'm not wearing them funky glasses over my glasses. So, but I enjoy the old one, the original back in 1980, and I really enjoy this one. So I watch them both over and over again. So this one, the remake was pretty intense. There was a lot more gore in this one. I am trying to find the original Bloody Valentine. There was a special edition. Andrew Bana showed it on his channel, but it's like a gazillion dollars. So if I get a copy of that, there's deleted scenes and extended parts of the movie. I would love to see that version because apparently it's a little more gory. But when that woman popped out of that dryer in the first one, oh god, that just flipped me right out. I love that movie. And then really the only my top 2 are both from franchises. They're the only 2 I think that I have that are franchises. Well, Wrong Turn was a franchise, but after number 2 they went downhill. So for me it was a big toss-up, but I decided to put Friday the 13th Part 2 as my number 1 choice. I could have picked any of the Friday the 13ths really, except for Jason Goes to Hell, Jason Takes Manhattan. They're not quite there for me. Although I will say, after hearing other people say, oh yeah, we really like Jason Takes Manhattan, I have watched it a couple more times and I'm starting to kind of get it. I don't hate it now like I have in the past. That's why I went ahead and got that 8 series collection with that included. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's still kind of, I don't know, off for me. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna keep watching it. I do like it. Jason Goes to Hell is gonna take me a while. Yeah, it's just not my Jason. All right, but Part 2 is such an excellent movie. it's bigger, it's better, it's scarier, and of course we have Jason, which is awesome. You know, the first one was Mama, um, and it's a good movie. It started a franchise, but yeah, this is the one I watch the most. 2, 3, and 4 I watch a lot. 6 and 7 I watch quite a bit. 5, I come and go with that one. It's good, but it's not as good. But yep. And then number 1 for me, my number 1 favorite horror movie. You're going to see my friend walk past. Hi, John.
Hi.
My number 1 horror slasher, favorite slasher right now is Halloween 2. I'm kind of addicted to this one again. I like pretty much all of the Halloweens, even the ones people don't particularly care for. Resurrection I can watch. It's not my favorite, and the only way I own it now is it came on a 3-pack Blu-ray because I wanted H2O on Blu-ray, and the only way I could find it was with um, Resurrection on it. So, yeah. But Halloween 2, excellent, excellent, excellent. Of course, Jamie Lee's wig kind of makes me crazy in places, but I mean, you got Dr. Loomis being crazy. You got some really great kills. Some of my Anna Alicia is in it. I used to have kind of a little bit of a boy crush on her when I was little. She was on soap operas, nighttime soap operas. But yeah, so that is my top 10. Let's see what your top 10 is. Okay, guys, thanks. Talk to you later.